I know it looks like I'm not doing anything, but that's only because
he's not doing anything.
That was my joke.
I'm sorry.
Hi, we're Terrance and Harry, international husbands. Last week, you saw us breathe new death into our Christmas tree. Now, we're 3 weeks strong into VEGANuary and loving it. So much so, we're creating a Veggie Patch in the back garden. Be sure to like and subscribe.
If you search, then you shall find. Put clearly in my mind. When you put your mind on mine, I knew you were mine. I'm missing you.
Good morning, fam. So Harry's still asleep, but I thought I'd show you guys the fruit bowl we normally make for breakfast every morning. My mom's been really concerned that all I've been eating is processed vegan food. So this is to prove that we do eat our fruit and veggies. So we've killed the fruit. Harry's still buried in the sheets. Oh. But, and Bruno is, what do you want, Bunny? I think he wants some T words, if you know what I mean. Harry and I are gonna get ready, and I think we're gonna do some, yes, booty butt. All right. I think we're gonna do some garden work today, so we'll catch up with you guys in a bit.
Bye.
So Harry has decided to join me in the land of the living. Boones has joined us as well.
Land of whinging.
But Harry has a very special project he wants to do in the garden, or at least start today.
We're making a veggie patch. I wanted to do it for a while because there's a patch in the garden that holds all the sun. So I thought we should maximise, you know. And we found all these foraged from Facebook. They were clearing out a rockery and we're making a rockery.
These things were heavy. Where do you want the border of the wall to go?
It's like something like this.
You need to, what is it, dig a trench for them?
Yeah, I guess we just need to rip up the lawn that's here.
Oh, you're digging all of this up?
Digging up the grass. And then if we're lucky, we can repatch it there.
Yeah, Boons? What's up?
Bruno's dying to chase something.
No squirrels back here, Booney. So now the plan is to dig out the border and then we'll work our way in. We just want to see the size of it first.
Yeah, make sure the shape looks nice, I think, really. Really, we're only going to see that once the rocks are in there. Bruno's keen to help, aren't you, Bruins? You keen to help, are you?
Thanks, Booney Bud.
What you doing to my toilet?
The nice grass.
We're ruining all the nice grass this garden has left. That's the one thing I didn't think of with this. And this is the one that I usually like read a book in the sun. And maybe by the end of the summer we'll be eating some veg we've grown. You know, I've never actually grown any veg before. I've grown like a bean plant, which was about there actually. And strawberries. Thinking we could do strawberries in the hanging basket there anyway. I basically just want to do ones that are going to grow quick. So we want to harvest them by the end of the year. Some carrots for this guy. He'll be ripping them out of the ground if he knows that's what he can do. So I think I'd like to do carrots.
Can you grow peas and beans out here?
Yeah, that's what I want to do. Yeah, legumes. Legumes for all. I wonder if potatoes can be grown here. So I really don't know, but that's meant to be a meadow.
It looked beautiful in the summer. Well, this is still doing very well. Harry's told me what these are a million times, and heck if I know.
This is the lavender. This is the curry plant. This is buddleia. This is snowflower, which hasn't blossomed. I thought it would. But I also put buddleia here, but now I realise buddleia turns into an actual bush. One buddleia in the middle of the veggie patch. Like move them ones there. Because it's good to have the highly pollinated stuff next to it, so hopefully the insects go for the plants rather than the produce.
Look at you gardener. This is a project Harry did. Ooh, was it in the spring?
It was like getting a lockdown.
That patio used to extend all the way across. And then he ripped up these paving stones and then made them a border for his new garden. Oh yeah, Harry did these borders as well out of the branches from here.
They could have gone to the dump, but wooden stacks are good for bugs.
Yeah.
And it was really cute in the spring because those birds were coming down. Yes! We're taking twigs and stuff.
Oh, Booney, what time is it?
What time is it?
Are you hungry, Booney? All right.
Let's feed that boy.
I'm gonna go feed Bruni Butt.
And by the time you're back from feeding Bruins, I'm gonna have some terrain for you to shift.
Oh, nice. You ready, Bruni? Go for it. You happy, Booney Butt? Oh, I think that's a yes.
Is your garden experience just raking the leaves?
I used to have to mow the lawn every Saturday morning around 7 a.m.
Nice.
And I don't think you understand how intense raking the yard was.
Nice.
It was a week-long experience sometimes. It was a lot.
I think we raked the leaves once at my nana's house, but it's got a leaf blower. And this year that tree just literally landed, like it's turned into mulch already.
Speaking of mulch, this is how our mulchy tree is looking a week on. All right, so I'm actually gonna get to it.
So we're in cracking on hard. Terrance has been a right good little co-gardener.
Just pulled up the weeds.
Yeah, he did most of that, moving it over there.
It looks kind of cool. It's almost giving like that moss lawn effect.
Right? It's like crazy paid-in lawn.
Yeah, so we're hoping that takes. But who knows what could happen. It's the winter.
But yeah, it's probably the worst time to dig up a lawn because it's in rest, but we want to do this now because we want to sow by March.
Yeah.
Right. Give it time to settle. But yeah, I think our update now is I'm digging the trench in. Oh, looks like I'm digging it up there.
I think that's just deep enough, so...
The rocks could get in it. And then it's also good to have the dip to your veggie patch because of pests. Hopefully it prevents some slugs. Because we're going to be organic with this, you know? I'm not having any pesticides in my food that I grow myself.
Are you gonna do the thing where you like get the food from the grocery store and then you just like regrow it?
Well, we've got potatoes that are already growing some roots.
So you could just throw those in?
The potatoes build up as they grow. So like when we grew them in the tyres, we didn't have like full soil, and as they grew we put more soil in.
Birds, boo. They're already going crazy for those worms. Oh, oop. That worm got, ooh. You're welcome, worm.
Bad.
I mean, you're welcome, bird. Sorry, worm.
I see why people don't like birds. They're creepy looking, but I just love them. I've always wanted a bird table in here, but I think just by doing that twig thing, I kind of created an ecosystem.
Tell all your friends. Bye, bird. I know it looks like I'm not doing anything, but that's only because
He's not
I'm
doing anything.
That was my joke.
I'm sorry.
We'll catch back up with you guys when we start laying some stones. Do you think we're gonna get to that today?
Yeah, right.
Cool.
We don't have to, but
I'd like to.
yeah, I'd like to too.
Cool.
And then we're gonna need to like fill this with fresh soil, and that might be a little while. So I want to find the best way to source it. But
Yeah.
you think I'd have a way already, but I just buy bags at B&Q.
You'll
I'd
get your
love my own
soil.
compost. And I was like tempting to like put a sub pod in here,
What's a sub pod?
compost underground,
I gotcha.
but I feel like it's way too close to the house.
Can't have that.
And I feel like my dream would be to get like hedgehogs and birds, but we'll get like rats. And
You might get some foxes.
we do actually have a hole in the fence just by there, so I was thinking of actually making it accessible
To foxes?
to hedgehogs.
Oh.
We want to have hedgehogs here.
Do you guys get wild hedgehogs?
Joe used to have, across the road, used to have hedgehogs living under his shed. They're an endangered animal, but they are here.
Oh, that'd be cute.
So I wonder if we do get them here, because I honestly haven't seen any since I was a kid, but we used to always see them like on the side of the road in a bowl.
Yeah, we'll catch up with you guys in a sec. So we're back. We took a little
Bagel break.
bagel break. I've been obsessed with PB&J this month.
Just like food, like I don't think vegans are missing out on much, really.
Peanut butter and jelly?
As in, like, you can have PB&J, you can have Ben and Jerry's. What else do you need?
Not much for my diet, honestly. Oh,
so I've kind of dug my trench, as you can see.
I don't know if I'm looking forward to this part, like actually doing it or just having it done. Because these are not fun to carry, but I will be happy to see them in their final resting places.
I'm looking forward to when the first layer of the big bricks are down and then it's like the littler ones you placed on top. I'm just happy you're here to enjoy the garden with me. Seems like it's always done when you're not here.
That's true. Yeah, I wish I could have been here for the spring and summer garden. But I got a lot of FaceTime with them, didn't I?
Turn it back on my mind, you probably won't be here again for it either.
I still have 2 months I haven't used up as far as like how long I can legally stay in the UK. It's like 6 months within the rolling year. So yeah, I still have 2 months of wiggle room.
That's so you can come back and enjoy the harvest.
Right. Which side do you want to start from?
This one can go here. Ooh. Yeah, try to get a nice rocky side on show.
Like that?
Yeah. Nice. There's all these little gaps. We can fill with mud and rockery plants maybe, or stones.
You want this to face forward?
Yeah. There we go. I like the look of that.
We have our base down and we're gonna start building on top of them. So far, what I'm most proud of is locking these 2 rocks together by putting this one on top because I had like this hook thing going on. And that way the moss gets some sunlight.
We can move the soil to fill it in now before we stack.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
So here's breaking up the gravelly bits of soil here.
Cool.
I'm gonna put on the second layer of rocks, which is when it starts feeling like a art project to me.
That looks amazing, Bobo.
Happy with that. I think I might want to rearrange some of the stuff right in this area.
It's better than I envisioned.
But it looks
We
pretty
could just
good.
ignore the killing of the lawn here. I think because that was dead and this wasn't, it's like just swapped. But I've been digging to build up against the wall and look what I found.
What's that?
Literally a root growing through the brick. So I'm just gonna cut the poor root there and we put the brick here. This is not the dream soil.
What's the next steps, do you think, Boo? I guess we're just gonna fill it with soil eventually?
We've made the wall. Yeah, I think dig that out a little bit more so we've got like an even hole. So we can fill it with the nice soil. That's it. I'm so chuffed with that. It kind of just looks like it carries on from the pavement.
Yeah, that's nice.
It makes that area look secret garden-y.
Gives it like another section to the garden.
Yeah. I like how it's just been foraged. And bricks were when we put the door in the garage. That's from ripping up a patio. Fair enough, this wasn't from this plot of land, but it was found locally. Spent no money other than plants and soil. Someone donate soil. Oh, make a gardener. Out of you.
All right, y'all. We'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. Hey, family. Welcome back. It's tomorrow.
It is tomorrow.
And we are one rock wall.
I'm very happy with how it's turned out. It looks really good.
I'm really happy. I stayed and we did like the base level together, didn't we? But then Terrance did like most of the stacking whilst I built up the mud to it. But I was so chuffed to come out and then look at it. And then last night I was really keen to see it from my bedroom window up there.
Yeah, it does look good from above.
It does, right? And I was like, oh, it's like the bow of a ship.
The bow of a ship, not the bowel. He wants to fill it up with manure, so it could be the bowel of the garden.
Yeah, get that. We just have to source it.
So yeah, I think that's where we're gonna bring this project to a close for now. We'll let you know if we source soil in the next few weeks.
But we've got until like March to put the stuff in the ground. But obviously we want to get the soil settled. Don't we, Boo? But I don't know if you can all see what we deal with. Now he's melting.
It's a lot. Oh my god, you can see them floating in the wind.
But yeah, we'll see you in a bit, I guess.
We'll see you in a bit.
See you in a bit.
I decided to get some editing done this afternoon, but we're picking her up now with our Tuna adventure. We're making tuna-free tuna salad. This is actually our second time making it. I'm saying our, but really Harry made it. But this time I'm just gonna give you some light documentation. It was delicious. I think I like it more than regular tuna salad.
I think ever since I saw that video of like salmon farms and like the worm thing in the eyes, now I'm like, let the tuna live. I like tuna, don't get me wrong, but there's a certain grossness to it. No, chickpeas and mango seaweed don't have that, do they?
Alright, fam. I think that's us for the week.
Yes, it's us for the week. Thanks for coming by. I hope you enjoyed my garden tips.
I'm sure you learned a lot. I sure did. If you haven't already, please be sure to like and subscribe.
And tap our bell.
Ding, ding, ding.
And as always, please feel free to comment on what you want to see.
We'll see you next week.
Veggie